Hi, I'm Mrs. S from Steps to Success Maths. In this video, we're working through GCSE exam style questions on solving linear equations, starting with the easiest questions and building up to the hardest ones you might see in the exam. Pause the video, try each question, and then we'll go through it step by step. Solve. C plus C plus C plus C equals 12. So our first step is to collect all the C's together. So you can just count them up. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4C equals 12. Now we're going to solve the equation. So 4C means 4 times C, 4 lots of C. So to solve the equation, we want C by itself, which means we need to do the opposite of what's there. So the opposite of times 4 is divide by 4. So our step is to divide by 4. So let's put an arrow down from each side, like train tracks, either side of the equals. Show the step we're going to do, which is divide by 4. Then on this left-hand side, we're just left with C. And on the right-hand side, we've got 12 divided by 4, which is 3. So our answer is C equals 3. Solve. X take away 3 is equal to 5. Okay, so this time we want this X by itself. So X take away 3. So we want to get rid of take away 3. And the opposite of take away is add. So using our train tracks, we're going to add 3 to both sides of our equation. So on the left-hand side, we're just going to get left with x, because negative 3 plus 3 disappears. And on the right-hand side, we've got 5 plus 3, which is going to give us 8. So x equals 8 is our answer. Solve. 3y equals 27. So we want y by itself. What's happening at the moment? Y is being times by 3. So now we need to do the opposite. So draw our train tracks coming down. This time we're going to divide by 3. So on the left-hand side, we're left with 1y, or just y. You don't need to write the 1. And on the right-hand side, we've got 27 divided by 3, which is 9. So our answer is y equals 9. In this question, the letter was y. It doesn't matter. It's still an unknown that we have to find. Solve. X plus 7 equals 3. Okay, so x is what we want. We need to get rid of plus 7. So this time we need to take away 7. So draw our train tracks. Take away 7 is our step. We've got x on the left-hand side is equal to 3 take away 7. So be careful here. Make sure you start with the 3. 3 take away 7 takes us to negative 4. And it's quite correct to have a negative answer. So x is equal to negative 4. Solve. 2x minus 1 equals 11. Okay, so this one looks a little bit different because we've got 2x at the start. X isn't by itself. So first step is to circle the 2x. It's all wrapped up together at the moment, and get rid of whatever's with it. So here we've got take away 1. So the opposite of take away 1 is add 1. And add 1 is going to be our step. So train tracks coming down, add 1. 2x is still there. We haven't done anything to it yet. Minus 1, add 1 disappears. And that equals 11 plus 1, which is 12. So now we've got 2x is equal to 12. So we want just the x on its own, and at the moment it's being times by 2. so we need to do the opposite. So our next step is to divide by 2. So we've got x is equal to 6. Our answer, x equals 6. Solve. 3x plus 2 equals 21. Okay, so the x is wrapped up with the 3, so our first step is to circle it. Then we've got plus 2, which we want to get rid of. So the opposite of plus 2 is take away 2. So train tracks and take away 2. So we've got 3x is equal to 21 take away 2, which is 19. Now we just want the x, and at the moment it's being times by 3. So the opposite of times 3 is divide by 3. So that leads us to x is equal to 19 divided by 3. Now 3 doesn't go into 19 exactly, so what we can do is we can write it as a top-heavy or improper fraction. So 19 over 3. And when you're solving an equation, this is a correct answer. You don't have to simplify it, but if you want to simplify it, you go, how many times will 3 go into 19? What's the closest I can get? So 6 3s would get you to 18. So that would be 6, and then you'd have 1 out of 3 left over. So 6 1/3. Solve. X divided by 4 minus 5 is equal to 6. Okay, so this is the first time we've seen one with this x over 4. So the same step as we did before, x over 4 is wrapped up together, so circle that one. Then we need to get rid of what's with it, so that's take away 5. And the opposite of take away 5 is add 5. So using our train tracks, we're going to add 5 to both sides of the equation, leaving us with x over 4, or x divided by 4, is equal to 6 plus 5, which is equal to 11. Okay, so remember this line means x divided by 4, and the opposite of divide is times 4. So we're going to times both sides by 4, giving us x equals 11 times 4, which is 44. So x equals 44. John thinks the answer to the equation x plus 2 all divided by 5 equals 4 is x equals 10. Explain why John is wrong. Okay, so this is a different kind of question to one we've seen before, but it's still all about solving an equation. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways you can do this. The first is just to solve it and see what you get and show that it's not the same as John. So we've got x plus 2 all divided by 5 is equal to 4. So the all divided by 5 bit is really important. When you say it, it really helps you. X plus 2 all divided by 5. So our last step was to divide by 5. So the top is wrapped up, if you like, and we're going to get rid of this divide by 5. So we're going to start by multiplying both sides of the equation by 5. So that's going to leave us on the left-hand side with x plus 2. And then on the right-hand side, that's equal to 4 times 5, which is 20. That's a really important step. And it really helps if you say it to yourself, because it's x plus 2 all divided by 5. And that all tells you it's happening to the whole thing. And that's why we're just left with x plus 2 equals 20. Then our next step, we just want the x, so we're going to get rid of this plus 2. So we're going to take away 2. So we've got x is equal to 20 take away 2, which is 18. And you can see that that's not the answer that John said. So you can see that John is wrong. Now the other way you could do it, or another way you could do it, is to substitute in John's answer. So we'd start knowing that x is 10 and we put it in our equation. So we'd have 10 plus 2 divided by 5. So that'd be 12 divided by 5. And we can see that that doesn't equal 10. So we could write not equal to 10, and that would show it as well. To keep building confidence, watch the next video in the algebra playlist where we look at solving linear equations with brackets.